Good afternoon. Thank you for being a part of this seminar. My name is Michael Holt with EdgeTech. I wanted to record this demonstration of the up-and-coming FloorDetective.com website. And just a specific portion of the website that we're going to focus on right now, the portion that's being built out currently. And we're in still the beginning stages of that because this is a very good sized project in terms of what's being put on the back end. But what this is the ability to hire an inspector and schedule that inspector to go out to a location where there is carpet or hardwood or laminates that the flooring type that needs to be a claim needs to be made, and that inspector needs to investigate that and check out that situation. So what we have here is, first of all, an initial hire an inspector form. So let's say a retailer is completing this. So we would come down, and Home Depot would be, let's say, the retailer. And the claim analyst, let's say there at Home Depot, is John Henry. And we're just going to say he's the employee as well. So his phone number, and then a fax number. Make sure the fax number is put in because that is a required field, and then his email address. So let's say, claim analyst, I want it to be Joe Wood. Sorry about that. And the floor info is that we have a living room carpeted area. And so again, that's carpet. Manufacturer, let's say, is Shaw Flooring. Style is Berber. Color, we're going to say light gray. Quantity 1. And purchase info was, we'll say July 2007. And the customer complaint that they are concerned about is that the seams showing where and if I can spell right, we'd be in great shape. Okay. So we have a claim number, let's say, for Home Depot. No PO number. So the dealer number, let's say we're in Alabama, so we're going to say Sharp Carpet. And 123 Any Street. And the contact person, let's say Margaret, Mrs. Thatcher there at Sharp Carpet is the contact person. So we want to choose an inspector, and here there will be a listing of the inspectors that are registered with the site. And because once this form is completed, it will be immediately emailed to that inspector. He will know that he needs to log in and schedule his appointment. So the commercial company name for that inspector. So and then their address 456 that street, Birmingham, Alabama, and their phone number. Let's give them a fax number as well. Okay, and let me get this email address here real quick, just a moment. So the commercial company hours, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Okay, so who is the customer? So I'm going to say her name is Mildred. Okay, and that's the commercial company address, so we don't want that. But 789 what street? Okay, Birmingham. That's the same phone number as there, so we don't want that. But not worried about that. We'll give them a mobile number and then her email address. So with this, the retailer has given the information about the carpet or the flooring, whatever the flooring may be, and what the complaint is, who the inspector is that they're enlisting, and the residential information, contact information for that customer. And then they'll be, again, we're still working through. When they click submit, a thank you page will be coming up to let them know about that. Thanking them for submitting the intro. So let's now look here. So the inspector gets an email, and then when they do so, they will go to their Secure Floor Detective login and log in as an inspector. So let's log in, and they'll have their dashboard, they'll have comments, they'll have new tasks related to those inspections that will show up here, schedules, things like that, as well as support tickets that they need to attend to. And so now we have our new inspection form coming from Sand Inspection Company. Okay, that's the inspector's company there. And Mildred Any Person, that's the customer. And so let's go ahead and take a look at this form here. And when the inspector actually schedules and then goes on site, he will open up this form and begin completing the information right there. So Mildred, actually, let's say it was her husband that was home. Okay, so let's say Johnny Any Person was there, and that is a relative, and their complaint is that the condition is worsening. Have there been repairs made to the floor? No repairs made. We haven't touched it. So what type of building is this? Well, I'm going to say it's a wood frame construction. There is no basement there. At the date of installation, this building was unoccupied. We built the house 10 years ago. It was unoccupied when the carpet was initially installed. Currently occupied, yes, and it's just Johnny and Mildred there, so just adults. Any exterior issues that could affect the installation. And no exterior issues. If we did have any exterior issues, then we would list those out here, but nothing of concern to the inspector. And then what type of heating do we have? So I'm going to go with electric baseboard heating. Cooling is central air conditioning. I have some other options they can choose here as well. Let's go with central air conditioning. And when was the HVAC system operating? And it was operating after the installation of the carpet, we'll say. Is there a humidifier? We'll say no. If it is yes, then we would have information related to that system, but no humidifier there. No dehumidifier. And has the building ever been unoccupied since the installation? No, it has not. When the building is unoccupied, is the HVAC operating? Yes, it is. Temperature, we keep that at 78, and the manufacturer will say is Carrier. Now, when this is updated, then it will move forward next to the specific carpet questionnaire form. We're still in the midst of working on that form, a very extensive form, so we do not have that progression in place yet, but this gives an initial idea of what is coming and the dashboard and what they'll be able to do with that inspection report that comes through, or inspection request specifically. Thank you very much. We're excited, and we anticipate that the next step of this form will be completed here within the next 30 days and able to move forward from there. So we will definitely, by all means, be keeping everyone in the loop and updated. Thank you very much.